Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, what's up? My name is Lorraine. Don't forget to click the subscribe button and join in on all the fun. In today's video, I have a bit of a lifestyle video for you guys. It's my tips and tricks on how to look more put together and feel more put together. Let's get into this video. I mean, we're all in isolation right now, or self-quarantining, or just staying at home in order to avoid this virus from spreading anymore. And obviously, while we're staying at home, I mean, we're not going out, no one's gonna be pretty much seeing us unless it's the people you live with. And we're gonna fall into some habits that might not be, you know, part of our daily routine, our usual daily routine. So that might be like not showering, not changing your clothes and staying in your PJs all day, or, you know, just pretty much just like letting it all go. Now, I'm not here to judge that. I mean, I feel like if it makes you feel good to just let it go for a few days, let it go. But at some point, you're gonna need to bring it back. It needs to be reeled back in. It needs to be reeled back in. So I'm just going to share my tips and tricks of how, once we're out of isolation and quarantining and all that, to look more put together. And I'm not saying that, you know, you guys don't know how to do that, but I'm just gonna give you my tips in case you needed them. Okay, number one for looking more put together is, I'm about to break it to you. I'm about to break it to you. This is something I'm actually super guilty of, but it is necessary if you want to look more put together. Moisturize. And I'm not only talking to the ladies here, I'm talking to you men as well. You need to moisturize not only your face, but your body, people. No one wants to look ashy, no one wants to look dry, no one wants to look flaky. So you need to moisturize your skin, and it looks better. There's nothing worse, and it can ruin any like look or any outfit that you have on. There's nothing worse than wearing like cropped, I'm talking to men here, cropped pants, or like you've rolled them up or whatever, and then your ankle is like the ashiest thing ever. It's just like a total no-no. So moisturize your legs, especially, you know what, yeah, I wake up early in the morning, and like maybe sometimes I won't have time to moisturize my whole body, but guys, at least moisturize the parts that the public is going to see. Like moisturize those parts if you don't have time, but like maybe include it in your nighttime routine to moisturize your entire body, just so to keep it well nourished and healthy and looking good, because dry skin leads to not only flakes but wrinkles as well. I'm talking about the face now. So yes, moisturize. Number two on how to look more put together is, you guessed it, your nails. Your nails are quite important. Now, I know that we're in isolation and a lot of things are on lockdown now, which prevents us from going and, you know, getting our nails sorted as girls. But when things get back to normal, I think it is important that if you are one of those people that get shellacked on SNS, acrylics, or whatever, and wears extensions, it's important to upkeep that, because there's nothing worse than like having nails that are like out, like you've had them for like 3 weeks and you know haven't done your appointment, and it just looks all like grown out and weird. It just looks, I don't know, tatty. Yeah, tatty. Is that the word? Tatty. It looks tatty. So it's important to upkeep that. And if you don't do all of that and you don't put color on your nails, it's important just to keep them well groomed and clean. Also men, I'm talking to men as well. Keep your nails well groomed. Keep them clean. Keep them clean. Oh my God, I beg of you, please keep them clean. It just looks good, and you just look like, you look like you have it together in life, you know what I mean? If your nails are, you know, clean, cut, filed, you know, just neat. You just look neat, and it's very attractive. So yeah, that's number two. Number three on how to look more put together is smell good. I'm gonna say it again. Smell good. And you know what, let's move the perfume and the aftershave like out of the picture for now, because that's still important. So one aspect of smelling good is taking a shower. And I know some people, I've heard like that some people just like taking showers like maybe 3 times a week, or some people don't just shower every day. And I'm just here to say, like, please shower at least once a day, like just once a day, and like it'll make such a difference in like how your BO is, and like just also just not only for that, for like your body health. And I know people that that say like showering more than once a day is bad for you or whatever. It's not. I just think that's just like an excuse just to not shower. But anyway, shower at least once a day, and then like have a natural good smelling body. And then if you want to add to that, you can use your perfumes, your aftershaves, your colognes, whatever. But I just think it's really important to smell good, because not only does it say something about you for external people, I just feel like it feels good. It feels good. Like for me personally, when I am fresh out the shower, you know, and I put my clothes on and I have some perfume on, and like throughout the whole day I just feel good, and I feel like I can present myself to the outer world very confidently and very assertively, because I feel good physically, if that makes sense. So I think that's just another important one to keep in mind if you want to look more put together and present a more appealing appearance to the outside world. But also for yourself too. This is not only for like everyone outside, it's for you to feel good. Okay, the second portion of this video is how to feel more put together. This is the most important one, which is why I left it for last, because I feel like when you feel good inside, it just automatically shows on the outside. You start looking better, you even start taking care of yourself. So like, the first step is to like feel good on the inside, you know. Now, my first tip about how to feel good and how to feel more put together is eat right. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you to eat vegetarian food or to become vegan or all that stuff, but I am going to say be more mindful about the foods that you pick to put inside your body. Now, what I mean by mindful, I mean when you are going grocery shopping or when you are going out to go buy food, think about what vitamins and what nutritional levels you know want your body to be at, and intentionally pick out foods that, you know, provide such nutritional, you know, value to your body. For example, start incorporating one fruit for every breakfast meal that you have, and vegetables for every dinner meal that you have. And I promise you, you will start seeing a difference in not only how you feel, but also your outer appearance, because it does have an effect on your skin, your mood. So yeah, be more mindful about the food that you put inside your body. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm perfect. I don't, you know, scoff down some like junk food once in a while, but I am saying that majority of the time I try my best to eat foods that provide nutritional value for my body. Now, the second tip I have for you guys to feel good and to feel more put together is to check in with yourself. Now, what I mean by check in with yourself is that once in a while, maybe once every week or once every day, at the end of the day, check in with yourself and see how you feel about that day, how you feel about yourself, where you feel you could have, you know, done certain things to avoid certain things from happening. So for example, what I mean by that is if someone comes into your space and tries to ruin your mood, and you reacted in a way where you fell into that, what could you have done to prevent you acting that way in future? For example, like there's times where I'm at work and I call up a customer, or a customer calls me up, and you know, I try to explain something to a customer, but they're not understanding, they're not quite understanding, or they're refusing to understand where I'm coming from, and it gets to me. It actually genuinely gets to me, and it ends up ruining my day. But if I start checking in with myself at the end of the day, I can try, you know, minimize those effects. What could I have done to prevent their, you know, energy from affecting mine? And once you start doing that periodically, whether it be once a day or at the end of the week or at the end of the month or whatever, you'll start seeing slight improvements in not only how you react to the external world, but how do you react with yourself. And in turn, it'll start you know, overflowing in other aspects of your life, because you feel better and your energy is good because you're always checking if you're all right, and you're always checking whether you need to improve or work on certain things. So I think that's pretty important. The third and final thing I have as a tip to feel good is to exercise. I mean, this is nothing great, like award winning, but I feel like, myself included, we forget that exercise is so important when it comes to feeling good. Often, you know, you think about, okay, if I exercise, you know, I'm gonna look this certain way, or we also think about exercising as like, oh my god, I have to get up and go do this. But if we start thinking about it, or if you think about it this way, is that after a run, literally, you always feel better after a run. You know what I mean? You always feel better after a run or after a walk. I'm not saying go out there and do like 5Ks every morning or whatever, but a walk, you know, some stretches, yoga, whatever, something light, always seems to make you feel better. And not only that, you also it has the benefits of making you look better on the outside as well. So I would say that's another way to feel a bit more put together, and in turn look more put together. So yeah, those were my 6 tips on how to look and feel more put together. If you want me to do more videos like this, let me know. But for now, ciao, and thank you for watching.